What's good, everybody? It's another episode of SoundOn with your boy Hollywood. And today's guest was BikeLife Brazy. BikeLife is an upcoming and inspiring artist. Got a chance to touch into, what it takes to be successful in today's industry. Got an opportunity to understand some of the new music that's coming out, some of the music that's still yet to come. I hope y'all enjoy this episode. Tune in. Yeah, man, we can start from the top, bro. So you from you live in Ohio?
Yeah, I'm in Toledo, Ohio. We
Toledo,
like right on the borderline of Ohio and Michigan.
Okay, bet. So you stay there now. Did you grow up there, or are you from other parts?
Yeah, I grew up in Michigan, like in Detroit and stuff, and then my family, they stay here. So eventually, I got older, and then came back home, and
you had to make that move.
I've been here.
You had to make that move. How's Toledo treating you, bro?
And Toledo, man, they showing love. You know what I'm saying?
They show love in Ohio.
I got my certain people I kick it with. I got my people I stay away from, man. But that's everywhere else.
Yes, sir. I love it, bro. I know Militia was on the show, man. Militia was on the show a couple weeks ago. My guy.
Yeah, that's my boy right there.
Yeah, shout out to Militia.
Yeah,
he from what part of Ohio he from? I forget what part he from.
He like a little bit down from us. He down in like Findlay, a little smaller town.
Findlay, yeah, that's right. Yep. He good people, man. Build. He good people. So that's like your boy. I see you make music with him. The one out right now, you got See You Down, right?
Yeah, yup. That's the latest video I got out now. With me featuring him. That's a little project we was working on for a while. And it took some time to get it done, but we ended up getting it done.
Facts. So that's like your little bro, right?
Yeah, yup.
Okay.
We rock, man.
I love it, man. I see the chemistry. Hey, y'all went crazy on that one, bro. That's the first one that I actually checked out, and I was like, oh man, this is a whole vibe right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The whole bike life. So is it BikeLife Brazy?
Yeah, yup.
So that's the whole name.
Yeah, that's the whole name, and I don't know, man. I'm trying to like push I'm trying to like bring back a old DMX Rough Riders type of style. So now these videos that I'm about to start putting out, like a lot of my fans, they all gonna start seeing more bikes. You know what I'm saying? More people. You know what I'm saying? And it's more just how DMX had that little Rough Rider trend going on. That's what I'm trying to bring back. But we on some like Meek Mill stuff here.
Positivity.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like bikes up, guns down. You know what I'm saying?
Bikes
That's what
up, guns down. I mess with it. What kind of bikes you own?
Right now I a Gixxer 1000.
Okay.
I ride them, and then on the dirt bikes I'm on a Kawasaki 450.
Ooh, okay. I got a Honda 600 power commander on that thing.
I just had one of them. Yeah, I just had a CBR 600.
Yes, sir.
I like that speed, so I had to go up to that Gixxer 1000 now.
Yeah. See, I got the little power commander in it, so it give it a little extra kick.
Yeah, you tapping out about a 750.
Yeah, light work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pull up to the next music video in my joint for real.
Right. Yeah.
I love it, bro. I love that, bro. Has it always been BikeLife Brazy, or was it Brazy before and you just kind of added that piece?
It was more like Brazy just before. Like, what's crazy, I only been rapping now for about like 2 years. And,
okay.
I like kind of just like I wasn't really putting out no music until about like 10 months ago.
Yep.
When I did my first video, blew it back. But before that, I didn't even have like a rap name. So I was just, everybody called me Brazy.
Brazy.
And you know what I'm saying, just my regular name. And then I was just like, man, I need a name. And then everybody was just riding the bikes, and we was like, this bike life. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was like, bike life. I got a couple friends like Bike Life Newski. You know what I'm saying? Bike Life Flight.
I'm messing with it.
Brazy.
I'm messing with it, bro. Yeah, so you said you started in the music industry 10 years ago. Oh, they out there cutting up, huh?
Yeah, they out there right now.
Cutting up. So you said you started 10 months ago.
Yeah. That's when I start publishing music.
Okay,
like
so how long have you been writing, making, producing? Like how long have you been doing this?
Probably 2 years.
2 years.
2 years, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I went a whole year just recording.
Straight recording.
Yeah. I probably did about 40 projects, and you know what I'm saying.
When you say
I was just
projects,
like,
you say tracks. We talking
yeah,
tracks.
I'm just talking about tracks. Yeah, I did about 40 tracks,
Okay.
and I was just loading up on music, and then I
Uh-huh.
was just like, all right, I'm about to start just putting it out, but I'm gonna put it out slow, and then I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna start sending them out.
Okay. So this been a whole. So I mean, prior to this, was this something you saw yourself doing? Like that's what I'm trying to
No,
say. It just came out of
yeah,
nowhere.
it just came out of nowhere, man.
Uh,
I like playing wrestling and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I always been a
yeah.
wrestling fan,
Yeah.
so I I used to go link up with my dude here, engineer, and we
Okay.
just always play wrestling. And I used to see a lot of cats come in there recording, and I just sit there and I
Uh,
hear what they doing, and then I find myself like just coaching them. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, I
okay.
think you should do it this way, do it that way. And then
Okay.
my dude was just like, man, hold up, man, how about you get on the mic and do
How?
something?
Hey,
I was like,
wait.
when I get up there, you know what I'm saying? I get up there and play around. I got up there, and then
That's
when I
dope.
got up there, I made Blue a bag. You know what I'm saying? Just first song, you know
Off
what I'm
the
saying? And
top.
it was just,
Off the top.
yeah, off the
Boom.
top. Like, yeah, and he was just like, man, that's hot. And then we just went from there. He was like, man, you a rapper now.
Wow. So that's a story, right? So like I always want
Yeah,
to know how it all started because everybody's story is different. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
everybody's story different.
Everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I see you play a lot of musical. I mean, you played it. I saw you on your joint playing the electric guitar. Was that you?
No, that wasn't me. That's one of my friends. He nice with it.
Okay.
He and that was something like with him. He just picked it up and just started going. And
Yeah.
I was just like, hey man, do a cover to my song with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to see what you can do. And then he started playing
Uh,
around and I was just like, you know
I
what I'm
thought that
saying?
was you.
No, that wasn't me. It's
Okay.
the
I was
video
like,
kind of dark, but
yeah.
yeah,
That's fire. Okay, so I mean, no musical background, family,
no,
mom,
yeah,
pops,
nothing.
nobody. It just
I got
boom,
a
spark.
brother right now. He been doing this thing, ML Icy.
ML
Um,
Icy. Oh, shout outs
Yeah,
to
y'all.
you, bro.
Yeah, shout out to him. He been trying to do his thing with the music too, but he been doing it before me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into
yeah,
that. We're gonna talk a little
yeah.
more about that. I think what you just brought up is gonna run in right into a little segment I got for us.
For
But
sure, for sure.
so you with what is it, Fiend Money Music Gang or music
Yeah,
group?
y'all FMMG.
Yeah.
That's
What's that
some
about?
one. Uh, it's one of my other homies, man. He right now he trying to form like a team. You know what I'm saying? Just a whole
Mm-hmm.
bunch of hottest artists that's in the city right now that ain't that's
Mm-hmm.
unsigned, and we just gonna, you know what I'm saying? We all gonna work and just promote each other. It's more like a promotion type label.
Okay.
And
Uh,
so we all
is
doing
it?
that, but we all like what we speaking is all real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In our songs, like he big on promoting real stuff. He don't like saying,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying, every rapper want to be a trapper, every trapper want to be a rapper.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? We trying to be, you
That's
know what I'm saying?
that's really the motto, man.
Yeah,
Nowadays.
yeah.
So this been around how long now?
Right now it's still not all the way formed together. Like
Yeah.
I'm the first artist to
Mm-hmm.
actually put that name out on something.
Okay.
It's a couple more of us, but everybody else still ain't climbed on board yet.
Bet. Now, are y'all doing this? Are y'all seeking talent from a national level, like through the U.S., or is
Um,
it just Ohio? What's the
yeah,
vibe on that?
right now it's just Toledo.
Okay.
As far as like, you know what I'm saying, how expanding wise it's gonna go, I don't know yet. We
Hey,
just
the
gonna get
sky's the
there. I don't
limit,
know.
bro. The sky. You got
Yeah,
to start
yeah,
somewhere, bro. I
yeah,
love that, bro. I love
yeah.
that, man. Yeah, keep that pushing, bro. What you got? So you familiar with the hustle guy, right? The hustle guy movement. You
Yeah.
part of the
Best
movement?
believe.
You part of the
That's my
movement?
dude. No, man, I ain't part of the movement. You know what I'm saying? That's militia side right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I rock with him, man. He cool cat.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I always like his music and stuff.
Okay.
He cool though, man. That's my dude. He a
You
cool
learn,
guy.
you learn, you learning some things from my guy. I had Bez on here too. I had Bez on
Yeah,
here. Shout out to
yeah,
Bez.
man. You can't do nothing but learn something from him. I mean, the man, he done worked with, you know what I'm saying? OG, Booby Black,
Yes,
Kevin
sir.
Gates. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? So
sir.
he,
Yes,
he
sir.
most
Yes,
definitely doing his
sir.
thing.
You got any big homies in the game, bro? You got any OGs and the
Uh,
homies that you look up to that kind of mentor you? I think that's
yeah, yeah,
important.
yeah. My shout out my nigga Roller.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely a big mentor, and was crazy. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like here, you know what I'm saying? We got the gangbang, and I'm a blood, but
Yeah.
he a crip though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
Y'all
I don't
mesh.
look. You know what I'm saying? You got real recognize real at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We all ain't doing nothing but getting older. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
sometimes you got to put the streets aside. You
Yes,
know what I'm saying?
sir.
Actually, gonna lean to the stuff that's gonna move you forward. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So wait, when did that moment hit you? When you was like, yo, like
Um,
it's
for
time
real, when
it's,
I
it's
start
time to grow
rapping,
up. It's time to grow
yeah.
up.
Yeah, when
You
I
start
started
rapping.
rapping, I was just like, man, I got a talent with something. I need to, you know what I'm saying? I
Uh huh.
can't I can't just let that talent just die, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. Hey, bro. Once you figure out what that talent is and that dream is, man, it's a
Yeah.
whole different mindset, bro. It's a whole
Yeah, I
different.
promise it is.
Keep to it, bro. Keep to it. I like what you're doing. I like your little sound. So, how did you come up with creating your kind of melody? You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of got like the little
Yeah,
vocal to it. Like
yeah,
that
yeah.
sounds like something that somebody been working on for a minute. You know what I mean? For you
And
to
what's
just
crazy,
jump,
I just picked it up. I just
man.
picked it up and did it, and that's what my engineer was saying. He was like, man, a lot of cats use the auto tune,
Yeah,
but some certain songs they can't really get it. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah.
don't know how to work the auto tune, so their voice is all over the place.
Uh
But he
huh.
was like, man, how I picked it up straight off the gates, and it was just like my voice control was pretty good with it. And he was just like, how you do that? Just keep that same melody.
Were you inspired somebody that like I mean you got the Waynes, the T Pains, I mean you got the pioneers of it. Were you inspired by somebody to kind of create that
I
sound, or you
mean,
just like I'm gonna just jump on
nah,
this and make it happen?
yeah, like I was just like,
Yeah.
I got on there and I just like kind of, I was hearing it. I just got the tone of my voice a little bit. I always wanted to try to know how to sing, but you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I just never was like, oh, I'm a singer. You know what I'm
You want
saying?
you just like where that auto tune at?
Yeah, where that auto tune at? He slapped that on there. I was like, well, I like that sound right there. That's my sound.
It's a
Because
rap.
and everybody, when I go to like new studios or anything to record, they always like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I thought you was gonna come up here and rap some shoot 'em up, bang bang on some, you know what I'm
Nope.
saying, Detroit type of music. And I'm like,
Nah.
nah. They was like, man, you
I'm
just like
cha-
completely like did a whole turnaround with that one on me.
I'm trying to change the game, bro. If you change the game,
Yeah,
you gotta create your own staple.
yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
create your
yup.
own staple, bro. Hey, man. So I got this segment. It's called "Let's Speak on It." Let's speak on it,
Okay,
right? And
yeah,
what I did was, based on where you at, based on where you at as far as music wise or whatnot, just touching on a few questions that I think will kind of resonate with you a little bit. So
okay,
feel free to answer them how you feel. But so first question, really, bro. I mean, with you being an upcoming artist, right? Aspiring artist,
yeah,
you said you've been making music last 10 months. Hey,
yeah.
congratulations to you, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. So I mean, the industry right now, we living in a time where there's that overnight success, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That right now moment where boom, somebody can turn up in a
yeah,
day, right?
yeah. A
But
million a
there's
night.
overnight. But then at the
Yeah,
same time, we still got those extremely talented artists that really been grinding a lifetime. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Just to get that
Yeah,
recognition, right?
right,
So I think it's important for an artist to understand what it takes to make it,
right.
right? So what do you think it takes to make it? And do you think there's like really a formula to this?
Yeah, I do think it's a
Okay.
formula. To me, it's more all strategic. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But it's also, man, it's more just you got to develop your own wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like you gotta find what how you good at it, and then
Mm-hmm.
find that way and stick to it. You know what I'm saying? It's
Facts.
like yeah, I don't never like you know what I'm saying. Like when I hear other artists and then I feel like oh this sound like that or that sound like that, I really don't
Uh-huh.
stay tuned to their music. I
Yeah.
always get attracted to the stuff that's like oh that's different right there. That's
Okay.
different. That's hot. I see him going somewhere with that. So it's
Okay.
always you know what I'm saying. Just be yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
be yourself because you know what I'm saying. Being yourself might you know what I'm saying. If you try to be somebody else,
Yeah.
that image already taken. So be yourself. That
Mm-hmm.
might be something new to the world.
Facts. Okay, so while we on this topic, let me ask you this: what do you do outside of music to help perfect your craft?
Um,
Is there anything that you do outside of music? I know. I mean, you said you play music instruments or anything like that. Are you doing
yeah,
anything
nah.
outside of just sitting down, writing, rapping, jumping in the studio? Anything else? You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah.
everyday.
As far as like helping my craft, normally, like I know I'm pretty familiar with a lot of the artists here in the city, so
Uh huh.
I do a lot of time just sitting in the studios and stuff, and I just you know what I'm saying I like to see artists come and go, and that's like kind of my way of hearing different sounds.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when I hear those different sounds and stuff, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
I just be like, oh, I like that right there. You know what I'm saying?
So you
And
get
that kind of
inspired
helped
by
me
that.
build my own type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Got
So
you.
I kind of try to use every artist here to try to, you know what I'm saying, inspire me into
I
different
love
sounds in
that.
my
I
music.
love that, man. See,
Yeah,
that's the thing about a lot of people, man. They're afraid to speak out on like really being inspired when
yeah,
it's really
yeah. That's
not
all
that
it
big
is.
of a deal. You feel me? Like it's like yo,
Yeah,
like he came in here, he laid something down.
yeah,
His drum sounded good, or
yeah,
his percussion sounded like his cadence, whatever it is, and like
yep,
you got to take that and like develop your own. So that's pretty dope.
yeah.
So I mean, while we still on this topic, uh, what's kind of your process of putting together a track that like this is it, like this is that,
Um,
you know what I mean? Like
yeah, because
what's
I done
the
put a lot of tracks together that I feel
yeah
like I'll never release. You know what I'm
yeah
saying? That's just something for me to have. You know what I'm saying?
okay
But I got tracks like, man, I got man, within the next 6 months, I plan on dropping about 10 videos.
okay
Yeah, I like I'm gonna load it up. But as far as like what I'm thinking, like a lot of songs, man, I just hear, I just play it, I just click, I'm clicking for beats, clicking for beats. Then
yeah
once I hear a little sound,
yeah
either I hit up my dude, hey, can you make any sound like this? You know what I'm saying?
yeah
Or I'll just purchase that beat or whatever, and then I'll just sit there and think, and
mm-hmm.
then like something that just come to my head, and I just go. Like
So
it's never really a
you write
process
everything,
or nothing.
you write it down and you recite it when you in the booth, like is that kind of your
Yeah,
process?
well, yeah. I do more writing. I
Okay,
don't really do too much freestyling. You know
yep
what I'm saying? But I do a lot of writing, and I just whip my phone out,
mm-hmm.
sit there, and you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like my peace of mind right there.
I love it, bro. Okay, that's fire, man. I'm messing with that. I'm messing with that. Hey, man,
Yeah,
it's always interesting to know like what it takes to actually put together the work. You know what I'm saying? We sit back and
right.
we listen to it. It sounds good, but I
Yeah,
think it's always important to understand how artists actually go about laying it all down. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
super inspiring, man. Appreciate that. Um, I guess I'm gonna go into the next one then. I guess if you didn't see yourself, you know, doing music, making music, what else could you see yourself doing outside of that?
Um, man,
it
I really don't even know. That's
was
what's
your,
so crazy. Like,
yep,
that's why I feel like it was something that I had to do because it
yep,
was really is. You know what I'm saying? As far as running the streets or doing anything
yep.
like that or working a 9 to 5, I mean, it ain't really nothing
Mm-hmm.
else to do. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I mean, everybody got
yep.
their own talents, but once you didn't, you know what I'm saying? I had talents as far as boxing and football, but man,
Yeah.
I let the streets take over and I let it
Mm-hmm.
go. So now, you know what I'm saying? That's done and over.
So this is it.
This is it. Yeah.
This is it, man. Hey,
Yeah.
bro. One thing I do know, man, is a lot of artists they stress on hard work, right? They stress on like really being in the studio, you know, really, you know, trying to master their craft. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's cool, and I love it, and I feel
Yeah.
like that's you want to produce as much as you can, right?
Right.
Uh, what outside of that aspect of hard work that you do to better your craft? Is there anything
Um,
outside of that, outside of studio? Like, are you researching? Are you studying up?
Not
Question.
really, cause I mean,
Nothing. Okay.
about my music that I'm doing is just the music that I'm making is just, you know what I'm saying, either
That's
what
it.
I'm doing or want to do. So
Yes.
it's really nothing else that I would have to like study about or anything because I really don't have to learn new things because, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to rap about new things. I just
What
want to rap
about?
about, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Let me be more specific. Then, are you interested in understanding production, like the production side, making your own,
Okay,
like
okay.
stuff like that?
Yeah.
Like, I
Oh
mean, it
yeah,
could be
yeah, most definitely.
picking up an instrument, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I've been definitely trying to learn more about that. Like I sit and read all the time about, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying, how to properly do things as far as with the music industry, how the
Mm-hmm.
music industry work.
Mm-hmm.
I done talked to people like just like I ain't gonna lie, just about 3 months ago, I didn't even know what a BMI was. Like it's just
Mm-hmm.
all type of
Yep.
stuff. Like I didn't know none of this stuff. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I just ask questions, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like I know a couple people. I'd be like, hey, you know what I'm saying, what you think about this, or how you think I should go as far as this? And
Yep. So I always think that's important, man, because I mean it's more than just making the music,
oh yeah,
and
it's a
we
whole lot more to it.
man we learning it every
Yeah,
single day. So I feel like you
yeah,
know with that further education, whether it's you reading up, picking up a book, learning to
yeah,
do things on your own, like
yeah,
it'll really go a long way as an artist. I feel like so I always like to
yeah,
know, you know, what are some of the other
yeah.
things that you're working on to excel, really.
Yeah, it's
So
definitely nothing wrong with as far as anybody like think about pursuing like a rap career to like, you know what I'm saying,
hmm
try to do some research about it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
that's the best thing that can happen, because in the long run, these are things that you'll know that'll help your
Facts.
career. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So what would you say? What would you say to an artist, a upcoming artist that's really just trying to jump in the rap game, get it going? You know, they've been writing their whole life,
Yeah.
and they like, yo, like I gotta put this, I gotta put this to something. You know,
Yeah.
what would you say to that? What kind of direction would you give to somebody that's really new to the game?
I would say do it. Go all for it, but make sure you do it the right way.
Facts.
Don't slack with it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like when you doing that song and you got that engineer working,
Mm-hmm.
or that producer or whatever, when you do that song, make sure they working as hard as you. You know what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying? You know what I'm saying? It's got to be equal. Like you don't want to lead us. I don't never leave the studio unsatisfied. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
And I see a lot of artists doing that lately. They so thirsty to make the song
Mm-hmm.
that they just put it out any type of way, and now the quality
Mm-hmm.
is not there. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Stuff that's missing there. So take your
Mm-hmm.
time with it and do it the right way.
Okay. Okay. That's real. I like that.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real. Cause man, it's some people just get involved and they get involved in the wrong way. Really.
Yeah, because I'd rather have 3 songs that's just fire, quality,
Mm-hmm.
production, everything is right with that song. I would rather have that than 40, you know what I'm saying, songs that's just scrambled, sound crazy. Just like,
Okay.
nah. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I think it's quality over quantity.
100%. And that's when anything. That's with life.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So that's a life lesson. That's a music lesson. All that.
Right. Yeah.
Bet. Let me ask you this. When it comes to, you know, creating and putting out sound constantly, you know what I mean? Is there ever a point where you're like, yo, like, do you ever hit a point where you feel like you burnt out on it, or you know, you like burnt out in the sense like, you know, because people get caught up in success. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they
Yeah.
get to a point where they've been putting out music for years. Boom, 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 boom. And
Yeah.
they're really not getting that traction. Do you ever get to a point
Right.
where you feel stagnant, or like, you know, or writer's block or any of that? Like,
Yeah.
do you deal with those
Yeah.
type of things?
Yeah, I didn't deal with especially writer's block. I dealt with
Yeah.
that, and that was just like me having my own personal stuff going on in the outside world.
Facts.
It was just hard. It was just hard to actually make a decent song. I made like, I went about 3 months with it, and I was just like, man, something just ain't right, man. You know what I'm saying? I ended up fixing it myself, man. It was just a lot of stuff stressing me out.
Yeah.
So, and it was stopping me from being able to, you know what I'm saying, do my music.
Facts. So yeah, man. That's a real thing, cause it's. I mean, at the end of the day, like, we just see the artist. That's it. We
Yeah.
see the artist. We see
Yeah.
the music. We see the music videos. Life is good, right?
Yeah, that's
But we don't see
fact.
we don't see outside of that. So I always
the
think it's
behind the
cool.
scenes.
Yes, I think it's always cool to understand, like, how do y'all get through those situations? I mean, when real life things come up with friends, family, relationships, whatever, how do
Yeah.
you really, you know, separate the two without losing focus on the
Right.
music? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
on the main achievement. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, bro. Appreciate that one. So we got we gonna get into this next segment, bro. I just wanted to jump into this real quick. This one is
Okay.
let's talk about it. So what I did,
Okay.
was I pretty much go to your IG, right, and
Yeah.
I pick a couple pictures or whatever, you know, that you
Okay.
got captioned out, and then you just pretty much add the context to it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Because we always curious on what's really going on with some stuff. So this one right here, this actually your first post. This is one of your first posts. This was
First
back
post?
in 2018. Yeah, bro. You ain't got that much on here, so it ain't that far down. You had your little lab joint on, and you was pouring up
Oh,
in this flask, this lab flask.
yeah.
You said 350 milliliters of Hennessy and 6 ounces of Promethazine. What's up with that? What was that about? You
It was okay that day.
That's
That day,
funny.
I was with Militia that day.
Of course you was with him.
And we was
That's funny.
we was at the University of Toledo. I don't know
Okay.
what we was doing in there, but we was just in the university drinking a bottle. I don't
Turning
know.
up, getting right,
Just turning it up, yeah.
getting right. We
Yeah.
gonna
I was
catch
just
this
hey,
vibe.
get me with this lab coat. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Just fucking around.
that's hilarious. That's a vibe. Speaking of militia, let's get into this one. You opened up for him at the venue,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Venue 18.
what is this?
Uh,
Fas- it's the-
Fostoria.
Fostoria. Yeah, you opened up. Was that one of your first shows?
No, that was my second show.
Okay.
I opened up for him. That was a lit show.
Okay.
That was a nice show.
I'm already
That was my
knowing.
second time ever performing right there.
What's
So
that like
that
for
show,
you, man? What's that like for you performing, man? How's that feeling?
I always thought like as far as with rapping, I was gonna have like stage fright. Like I thought I was gonna get up there, but I just went up there and then surprisingly not.
Yeah.
Like I had people that I didn't even know singing my songs, and I
They
was
was
just like,
riding
that's
for
what made
you.
it easier right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Made me feel more comfortable.
Yeah, what's that feeling like, man, when you got somebody reciting something that you put your blood, sweat, and tears into, and like,
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
that's what keep the drive going.
Yeah.
Cause it's
Yep.
like, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you might get down and want to quit, but I was like, man, I got to do this for them, man. They like my music.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, and you never know how like I might make a song tomorrow and put it out, and that song might change somebody's life
Change
in a
somebody's
great
life,
way. You know
man.
what I'm saying? You never know. They might want to listen to that song every day to grind them to get to work. You know what I'm saying? They might have been a person before that didn't like to go to work.
Man, that's powerful, bro. Like if you like, I think people lose sight on like the real artistry behind making this music, man, and putting stuff out there in the sense of like it resonating with people where it's like life changing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a crazy feeling. That's your job.
And then I never really been big on like just promoting the whole music as far as just like I'm gonna drop this song so people go slide and do drills and all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you just
like,
make it to make it. Like it's
like it
just turns out to something good.
Yeah.
Man, I love that, bro. That's fire. So I see you got your little bike on here. I see you about that bike life. You got the little see you down post. You got your latest post. Is that the all black joint? Which one is that?
That was my 600.
The 600.
That's the 600.
Yeah,
that's the 600. Yeah.
That's clean.
And the see you down video, that's the 1,000.
Yeah. So let's just we can end it there. We can end it on the see you down, man. Let's talk about that process, man. Obviously it's the number one track out for you right now as far as your focus. It's your baby right now. It's brand new. It's going up. We got to get the numbers up on the YouTube. Drop a comment, drop a like on that joint. What's your production process, man? When you putting together your videos, like I mean, who are you working with first off?
I was with Well Spoken Imaging.
Okay.
My dude, shout out to him, Andre Matthews. But right now, I just linked up with this cat, my dude Robbie. Shout out to him. We got something going on now. So
okay.
You know what I'm saying? We just gonna start working together. So from now on, like everybody just gonna really see a lot of work from me and him. But
let me ask you this: with your process on this, like, do you come in with a vision, like a true vision of like, yo, this is what I want the vibe to be like? What's the collab like with these producers or with these directors?
I hit him up and I was just like, hey, this video, like, I want to do a little bit of everything: the bikes, the motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? We got the Lamborghini. Let's throw him in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's throw the Camaro in there. And it's just crazy. I be shooting these videos and somehow we just be getting like the police just to pull up. They just be pulling up.
What he say?
That's not even staged. You know what I'm saying?
I heard
they
that.
Pulling up doing that.
That was hey, but let's just say he said you guys are burning rubber over. He said ain't nobody burning rubber over here. I promise you. I was weak on that cut. That was hilarious. Y'all was burning rubber though.
Yeah, we was definitely burning rubber.
He was definitely burning rubber. It ain't right if you ain't burning rubber.
Right.
That's hilarious, bro, man. Hey, bro. So bro, what's next for you, man? Music wise, I know you said you've been working, you've been grinding, you've been putting together these projects. What's really next? Like, what can we expect?
I got a video that I'm shooting for June 1st, so everybody can look out. Within the next 3 weeks, I should be releasing another video. But this next video, man, it's I think,
Can we get a title?
It's called Different Seasons.
Different Seasons. Okay.
Yeah, and with this song right here, man, this song, man, like everybody that listen to it, man, it's like that cookout type of vibe.
Okay.
Everybody just chilling, you know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna do the video, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to do like a little cookout. Everybody just having a good time. You're gonna see a lot of smiles, a lot of kids, a lot of and we're gonna put a little show on with the bikes. So it's gonna be lit.
And this is unreleased music.
This is unreleased, but it's gonna be definitely getting released within the next 3 weeks. So everybody can look out for that.
Okay, man. Okay.
But it's gonna definitely be that one though. Like,
we need that energy. We need that energy, man. We need more of it, bro. It's a cold world out here, man. I know we going through the quarantine time and dealing with COVID and all that, man. What you doing to kind of stay busy and still work on your craft with staying inside the rules and regulations, all this? Like, is it any different for you? I mean,
no, man, I do the same thing. I mean, I know it's something you need to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need to take care of their hygiene. Yeah. But I don't know who ain't been taking care. It's like people that I don't know. That's a tough subject.
I'm just saying. Like, are you ain't moving? You still hitting the studio whenever you can or whenever you do.
I'm still doing my 1-2. Like, I ain't letting that stop me. But you know what I'm saying?
Has there? Let me ask you this: Has there? I mean, I noticed, being quarantined and all that. I know it's really a time to kind of self-reflect. I've learned that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And learning different things about yourself. Is there anything that you kind of self-reflect on during these times that kind of change how you go about your approach and what you're doing? Not really.
Not really. I mean, it's got me taking my music a little bit more serious because I got more time for it.
Okay.
But
that makes sense.
Other than that, man, it's just to me, it's just ordinary other day.
Just another day in the office.
I mean, everything ain't open, so you can't go do all the things.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I feel it. Okay, bro. Hey, so you on all streaming platforms? Where can the people find the music?
Right now, I'm on YouTube, Spinrilla. I'm on Spotify, iTunes. I'm pretty much on all platforms.
Okay. Yeah. And it's all under is it Brazy or is it under BikeLife?
Yeah, it's under BikeLife Brazy.
BikeLife Brazy.
Everything under BikeLife Brazy. I got a mixtape actually that's on Spinrilla called Bracken Jackson.
Yep, I saw that.
It was some issues going on between me and like my engineer who had like the music, and they didn't want to publish it on YouTube. It was stuff going on with that, so that's why that never really got to hit YouTube. So it's just been like just stuff on Spinrilla, but I'm gonna do another re-release on it. So
we gonna look forward to that, bro. Keep me posted on what's going on, man.
Yeah, for sure.
When it's all cooled down, man, you might have to make your way to the West Coast. We might have to link up on the West.
Yeah, man. I've never been to the West Coast, man.
We gotta get you here, man.
Something in the future I gotta do.
The weather is beautiful out here, bruh.
Man, I know.
It's hot. It's hot. It's hot, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, man. It's just been gloomy, rain.
Yeah, man.
Mid-50s here, so.
We got to get you out here, get you on that West Coast vibe, and see what that recording process is like on that.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that, man. I want to see how the people out there, you know what I'm saying, rock to my music.
Oh, they gonna love it, man. They gonna love it. It's a whole vibe. I'm messing with it, man. Hey, is there anything that I missed out on, man? Is there anything that you want to say to the people while we on?
I mean, for real, we cover about everything, but as far as like to any other artists that's thinking about rapping, man, just do it. Like I said, you're doing this music though, make sure you do it the right way. Don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, tell you or about your music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's your craft. You master it how you choose to, man. At the end of the day, man, I appreciate your story, bro. I appreciate your grind. Hey, keep working. Single out right now. Bike Boy Brazy, Militia Da Vinci, See You Down, Bike Boys. They got the 600s out. Man. The Lambos out. Hey, man, we got to run it up, though, man. We got to run it up for sure. Hey, you got to get busy on that, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Most definitely.
Hey, man, June 1st. Expect
June 1st, man.
Different seasons.
Yeah,
for different folks. You know,
right.
Well, man, bro, hey, it's been a pleasure, bro. That was another episode, SoundOn with HollywoodHagan, with my boy Brazy out here, man. Appreciate you, boss, man. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, until next time, my dude. Just know I'm on point like a GBA. Try to get on me once you be DOA. Leave his body, dump the pistol in the lake.
Shoot for the stars, always a cause out to keep me high in outer space. Sail around with the jacket say, met a plug in my life and say, with this money ain't enough, I'm always crave. Why they always wanna see you down? Run up the bag and get out of town. Everybody wanna call the shots and wear the crown. It can be your closest that'll gun you down. Shit be so brazy, I stay in the back like a safety. You can't even be safe when you serving an 80. Too much happened in my city, got my mind spinning like a hula. It be sometimes when you need assist, I'ma call a militia for the alley hoop. Just know when it's time, I better